How to repair a wire ring cylinder. Before you begin, ensure that you have the following tools in your work area: a rubber mallet, a screwdriver, a punch, some pliers, and the supplied seal kit, including replacement seals, detailed instructions, disassembly plastic ring, and the metal band clamp. To begin the process, drain the cylinder. Then, fully extend the rod and remove the external steel wire ring. Remove any dirt that may have accumulated on the cylinder head. With the use of a mallet and punch, push the head into the cylinder tube until the internal tube groove is fully exposed. Retrieve the removal ring from the seal kit. Straighten the removal ring to remove any kinks and excessive curl from the ring. This will make the installation of the ring easier. Do not cut the ring. The removal ring end should have to be snapped into place. Cutting the ring may allow the ring to become dislodged during the disassembly process. Orient the removal ring with the feathered end pointing into the tube. Insert the removal ring into the groove. The ends of the removal ring should snap together so that the ring is fully seated into the groove. On larger cylinders, the removal ring can be snapped in with your fingers. On smaller cylinders, the use of screwdrivers will be required. In both cases, the action is the same. With the ring in the groove and the ends overlapped, hold the end of the ring that is in the groove with your finger or screwdriver. Then, with the second screwdriver or finger, push the exposed end of the ring toward the other end until the end snaps in place. In some cases, especially on small diameter cylinders, you may want to smear grease on the removal ring. This acts as a temporary adhesive to keep the removal ring from falling out during the installation process. Once the ring is in the groove, double check to ensure it's secure and fully seated before the next step. The next step of the process is to pull and completely remove the rod assembly from the tube. The best method to remove the rod assembly is to use the complete cylinder as a slide hammer. As the rod subassembly is inching its way out, ensure the removal ring does not get clipped or get dislodged. If it does, push the cylinder head back in and reseat or replace the removal ring. If the rod does not pull out easily, push the head back in and recheck that the ring is properly secured in the groove. If necessary, replace the ring before proceeding. Remember that excessive force will not overcome a jammed ring and could damage the cylinder. Once you have removed the rod assembly, remove the removal ring from the tube. Remove and replace all of the piston seals. Leave the cylinder head gland seal loose. Lubricate the cylinder tube and piston seals. Insert the piston into the tube at least 3 or 4 inches. Tap the cylinder head into the tube until the cylinder head starts to engage into the tube. Use the supplied band clamp to compress the retaining ring so it fits into the tube. Ensure the cam is not over the top of the gap in the ring. Tighten the band clamp to ensure the wire ring is fully seated. Then loosen the clamp approximately half a turn. This will allow the band clamp to slide on the cylinder head during the final assembly. Tap the cylinder head into the tube. The key to this step is to slowly tap the cylinder head until the ring is approaching the edge of the band clamp. At this point, you want to give the cylinder head a good solid hit to transfer the ring from the band clamp to the cylinder tube. Too light of a tap at this point may allow the ring to eject. If this happens, pry the cylinder head out to expose the ring groove and start over with the band clamp. Once the ring is in the tube, remove the band clamp and install the gland seal. It's critical at this point to tap the cylinder head in flush with the end of the tube. This ensures the ring is properly seated into the tube groove. If the cylinder head is not tapped flush with the end of the tube, the ring will seat into the tube groove, causing the cylinder head and/or rod assembly to be ejected from the tube when the cylinder is pressurized. Pull the rod out to expose the external wire ring groove in the cylinder head and then install the external ring. Before using the cylinder, ensure that you double-check your work. Congratulations! You've now successfully repaired a wire ring cylinder.